Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm a Russian-American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews of affordable and expensive makeup from Walmart, drugstore, dollar store, you name it. I'll test it on my face and pass the savings to you guys. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the new Colourpop Wine and Only, I think it's more or less new palette. And we're going to be doing this look. And I'll give you my opinion at the end and what I think about it. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new video upload. I upload 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 9 AM Pacific time, and also go live almost every Monday. So follow me on Instagram, Twitter, the links at the hand in the description box. Like, comment, and let's get right into this. So this palette on a Colourpop website retails for $12, and right now it's sold out. A lot of stuff is sold out because I think the Christmas sales and New Year sales. But Colourpop usually generates all the sales and brings stuff back very quickly. So I believe it should be back hopefully soon. So this one, yeah, like I said, it's 12 bucks. It's 9 shades. So let me show you the swatches. It's a really pretty palette, so as you can see, it gives you a lot of depth. So that was a selling point for me. I mean, wow, it really works well. So let me put that on my arm. I'm not gonna torture you live, and I'll be back with the swatches. So here are the swatches. So they have this rose gold, blanc, sip sip. Second one, then third one is major. I'm not gonna read this, I can't read this from here, but anyway, you get the gist. I love the mattes, it's very deep. This matte has a little glitter in it, it's amazing. You put it in the outer corner on top of this matte, and it kind of like completes the look, makes it really look deep. The beautiful red here, the real wine. I mean, it's true to the name, it's real wine looking. I like wine actually. I don't drink often, but I do like wine. So there you have the swatches. So in the next clip you'll see sort of a chatty tutorial. I'm going to be chatting a little bit and doing my halo eye. I'm going to explain you why I do and what I do with a halo. So you'll see a little bit of a tutorial, and after the tutorial you'll get my all teal shade, the final touch. So I've got Be Perfect primer on all over my lid, and let's start with this by removing the sticker. You know, we all like some good ASMR. Yeah, so satisfying. Nice sized mirror. I never use mirrors on palettes. I just go by this mirror, but anyway. Yeah, this is a very monochromatic palette, of course, so I decided to do a halo eye with a little glitter, and you'll see what happens. Very good depth, I've got to say. I was thinking I need a black, but I got away with that black, just with this. I'm gonna start with a winter, and I'm gonna go to my favorite Spectrum brushes. I graduated from AliExpress to Spectrum thanks to my friend Jenny. If you don't know who Jenny is, please do check out her channel. I'm going to link her channel down in the description box. Her name is Shadow Jenny, a princess. So she's a princess and she loves eyeshadow. So I'm gonna link her channel up here or in the description box. So she's the one that told me about the sale. They had huge sale and got a huge set of brushes. And these are based in UK. So if you live in UK, you probably can get access to them easier. So they are Spectrum A12. This is A12. So very easy. This is kind of a pencil brush. So for me, for the halo eye, just kind of stab my eyeball on the outer corner, on the inner corner. Like halo eye, I used to hate it because my eyes are very deep set. So I always thought, oh my god, I look awful, I look bad with this. But now I embraced it, and I kind of like it now. And it's a very simple look to do. All you have to do is go from dark to light, from outside to in. So I'm building it immediately on the low lash line and the upper lash line. It's very easy, guys. So very, very dark, very pigmented. So I kind of wanted to try most of the shades, so I dipped almost in all of them just to see what they're gonna look like. Now we're gonna go for something brighter and lighter in the middle. I'm gonna take another brush. I grabbed Spectrum A07. So it's still fluffy, but it's kind of more flat. So I'm going to mull it over. This one. This one is a real bright wine. Do you guys like wine? Like drinking wine? I was just thinking about it. I used to love wine, but I've kind of been like in and out of it, or out of it mostly. Because as a fitness instructor, I mean, before COVID, obviously, I was teaching a few classes a day, sometimes 2, 3. Then I switched to like 2, 1. But anyway, with all the cycling and everything, we drink wine. You kind of get tired, so I haven't been drinking a lot at all. But they do have very good wines in Moldova. So if you guys ever get a chance to get your hands on Moldovan wine, you're not gonna regret it. Moldova is very famous for wines. If you guys watching me for the first time, that's where I'm from. I'm Russian, from Moldova. So every time I go back, I have to get a taste of their wine because it's amazing. So yeah, just emphasizing everything, so create kind of a semicircle. So don't worry about fallout because we're gonna put more base in there. So now I'm going for the lighter shade. Then I'm gonna go into the fluffier brush. Every time you go outside of the dark shade, you wanna go lighter and fluffier to blend out, obviously. So this is Spectrum B11. It's a smaller fluffy brush. And I'm gonna go into the Sip. I mean, Colourpop is full of puns. I mean, just the name itself, Wine and Only. I mean, it's so cheesy. So I'm going to this light pink, and this one has like a lot of glitter in it, but it's matte. I see this pattern. Colourpop has this kind of thing. Like they add glitter to mattes. I'm not against it, I love it. But it makes me wonder, did they rip off Chatty Beauty? I love that palette though. I wish it came back. I don't know how you guys, like, I don't know, I still like her. I wish she would just suck it up and come back. So I'm blending outside, and here's another tip. So this palette does not have a light tone. I mean, this is a shimmer, there's no light matte, and you could, like I'm gonna use a really fluffy brush, and this is Spectrum B06. So you could just take a clean brush and just buff it out, but you can achieve even better results. Let's say you travel. I'm not gonna say you're gonna be traveling because we're not traveling anywhere. We just had this conversation with my friends, like, we hate when YouTubers say, this palette is great for travel. Travel? What? I know, but if this is like you're stranded and this is the only palette you have, I'm gonna take my pressed powder, just any pressed powder, and dip into, there's no coverage in this pressed powder, just very light, but it's gonna buff out the edges very well. So I'm gonna go in between the light pink shade and the pressed powder. See? It blends it even easier, and you're gonna create a nice blend. Alright, so not just for fun, I wanted to try this glittery shade, and it's very glittery, but it is a matte. So it's called Grapefruit. It looks like this. So we're gonna try this, and I'm going to place it on top of the outer corner, inner corner dark shade. It'll add a little more depth because despite the glitter, it's a very deep shade. It's deeper than the other matte, and it almost looks black right now, and I'm very happy about this. As you might know me, I love when there is a good black in the palette. And since we have no black in this, this is gonna work actually. It's very nice. Yeah, there's a lot of fallout, but I mean, I noticed Colourpop formula is kind of dry-ish. I would say it's not as dry as Be Perfect. Be Perfect is very dry, but this one falls out a lot. But again, this is not an issue because the base is done later. The days that I used to do my base first are over. I don't think I could ever go back to that. Alright, so now I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And there is no highlighter shade. There is a light shade there, but I don't like it because it's not as pop as I want. And this is a Colourpop. That's the only, it's called Birthday Wish. That's the only super sharp shadow I have. I'm not that impressed by it, so I got it, but I'm like, I don't like single shadows because I have so many palettes, like I never reach for this. But since it's a Colourpop video, I might as well just put that in the brow bone. So I'm gonna show you how I do halo eye. I mean, for some people, halo eye, spotlight eye, it's all different concepts, or everybody likes different things, but I'm kind of going for this like half up above the crease halo, you know, I don't want to go all the way up. So I took a little bit of base. I'm taking my flat brush, and this is going to be very shimmery and very glittery, so I'm not even cleaning the space first. So the key to me, go right in the middle, so looking straight on, I'm gonna go in the middle of my iris if I look straight, and that's gonna be right in the middle of the eye. Make sure you're right in the center. And the same thing on the bottom, I'm gonna add a little more base to get a really tacky surface. I wish this palette had a little lighter shimmers to like really emphasize the contrast. So there is really no contrast there. Now the edges, I'm not leaving those edges, so I'm going to smooth them out. You can smooth them out either with the fingers or with a brush. I'm just going to use the same brush, because this is a brush I'm going to use for shimmer, so I'm lazy to wash more brushes, so I'm using the same brush. Or you can use fingers, that works too. I'm having these big nails now, so... And this is actually, guys, if you ever wear press-on nails, some of these nails stay on forever. I think it's Kiss. I'm pretty sure it's a Kiss brand, and this is like third week, I'm not kidding you. Not a single one popped off. So I'm kind of blending it into a little bit of a triangular shape. Kind of like a Christmas tree shape. It'll give you this kind of a sexy, dreamy look. Okay, so now we can start blending the shimmers. So I'm using the same brush I just used to blend, because why not? And I'm gonna go into a few. So I want to try a little bit of Play to Wine and a little bit of Blank, right? I can't read, it's a Chatty. So this and this. It's hard to read those names, they're kind of like very small. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the darker shade first on the outside. So we'll blend later, we'll just place the shimmer first. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Then I think I did use the other shade first, so I'm gonna use the Cast a Chateau. Oh, Cast a Chateau. That's so bougie. It's like a pinkish shade. So I'm gonna place that like almost all over, and I'm gonna put the lighter shade on top. But you'll see, even the lighter shade is just a little bit dark to me. Right, same thing here. Immediately I'm doing low lash line. A little pink, a little berry. And now I'm going to dip the other side of the same brush into the Blanc. And this is like a little golden shimmer. So you see, it's not very wow, like wow in your face color. It's alright. It's cute, but it's not pop of color you want. I mean, just for the extra people like me. I want that extra, I want that pop. And going back into the mattes, I'm gonna go back to matte, this one, the wine one, but it's called Mull It Over, a really bright wine color. And back to the first brush, I'm gonna go back to the winter in grapefruit. Grapeful. It's not grapefruit, grapeful. Oh my god, Colourpop, seriously? You're gonna name a shade grapeful? Like grape? Grateful, but grape? Get it? It's so stupid. Alright, I'm being shady. I still like the palette, but the names are just so stupid. Okay, so for the waterline, I used 2 pencils from Colourpop. I'm like a commercial for Colourpop. Can you imagine? I hated Colourpop after the child palette. I was like, who? It's terrible. Never again. I won't touch Colourpop ever again. Now I'm like, oh, Colourpop, we like you. Anyway, so I really love their gel pencils. I always love them. They're the best. So I'm using 2 shades to match the halo thing. So this one shade Joyride, and this one shade Peach Fuzz. So obviously Peach Fuzz in the middle and the Joyride on the outside. And now the best part is glitter. Glitter! Because, you know, we need something more, you know, pop. So I'm using a fabulous Lois Cosmetics glitter. I have a bunch of them thanks to my friend Teresa. They sent them to me for Christmas when they launched. This is fabulous. They're freaking amazing, all of them. I mean, the green itself is like, wow. And this is the perfect kind of a golden champagne color. It's called Regal. I mean, Regal. What not to love? So I'm gonna take the same brush. Yes, because I don't want to wash another one. Lazy. Same brush that I use for Shimmers. And I'm going to load this sucker. And I'm gonna pop this in the middle. Look at that payoff. What I like about these liquid eyeshadows, because some of these glitter eyeshadows, they're almost like toppers, and the glitter is very transparent. So you apply it and you see like a few dots, like very sparse. This one is like solid gold. Look at that, look at that. So now we can kind of blend it out immediately. In the low lash line, I'll apply more. Okay, that's what we got for now. I have not cleaned much of a fallout. I mean, I cleaned some, but I still have. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my face and I'm gonna meet you there and I'll give you my final thoughts. But you can see, you can tell I'm into it. I'm really into this palette. Alright, be right back. So all done. I finished my makeup. Let me get a little closer and I'll zoom in. So yeah, I'm very happy and I'm wearing my new hair extensions from Maxwell Hair. Real pretty. I'm like, I keep looking at them. They're human Remy hair, so watch for that video. That video is gonna come out before this one, so I'm gonna link the card up here so you can watch the video and the hair extensions. I mean, these are worth looking into. So let me zoom in. So that's the eyes. I made them real smoky. I'm real into halo. I really like halo. I used to hate it myself, like I said, but I really like it now. It gives it this kind of ooh, vampy look. So I used this lipstick, the Hala Neon in the color FOMO, and then I used the gloss. And I never use this usually. It's holographic, LA Colors holographic iridescent lip gloss. It's pretty much like a golden glitter, and you apply it in the middle, it kind of melts into your lips. I'm really impressed. I mean, I got this on the dollar store, but it's so good. Look at it. And so yeah, for the lashes I used the Alter Ego lashes. I think you saw the rest. The foundation is Perfusion, and the rest of it is very affordable brands, all e.l.f., Perfusion, the likes. I'm very impressed, very good palette, blends easily. I mean, it's all very monochromatic, so it's gonna blend easy. I like a little glitter in this matte shades. It's very pop-like. It gives you a little bit something extra. The shimmers are alright. So I like it. The shimmers are alright. I mean, they're pretty, but they're not like, I mean, obviously, if you're used to glitter, no shimmers are gonna do. So this is nice. It's very affordable. I mean, what can you complain about? It's Colourpop. It's affordable makeup and it's pretty. I like this shade a lot, and this shade, they come out very pigmented and very deep, you know, and it create enough depth, almost like black. So yeah, real impressed. So let me know what you guys think. Did you get this? Wine and Only. Very cheesy name. Very pretty palette. Yeah, I recommend. So please check it out. I have links in my description box of this palette. I'm gonna put up a link. So do like this video if you enjoyed it, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter. The links are down in the description box. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 AM Pacific time. I also go live almost every Monday at 11. So give me a comment below, let me know what you think, and thank you for all my patrons in my Patreon group. I really appreciate your help, guys, and support. We have a lot of fun. We have Zoom, we have WhatsApp group, we have Facebook. We do all kind of fun stuff. So if you guys are interested, then check out the link for my Patreon below in the description box. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!